Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. People around the world have been put on notice for further life disruptive changes to the climate. This warning from the United Nations comes with record breaking high temperatures throughout the globe and unprecedented wildfires in many nations, while others are experiencing devastating floods. In our part of the world, the Atlantic hurricane season is producing more powerful storms fueled by higher than normal sea surface temperatures. Some people have resorted to purchasing fans and air conditioned units to combat the heat. So we ask, are you experiencing the effects of climate change? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yes, I am. I think we all are. In some way, we are the ones who are causing it with all the different things we do. I suppose those scientists going up in space has something to do with that as well. We might not see it, but it's happening, yeah. And there's not anything we can do about it.
Well, it have a lot of heat and thing. The climate is very hot. Long time ago, we did not know that. But the only time we had know that long time is when they tell you Kawim. That's the only time we was hitting that type of heat. But now, the climate change.
Changement ça moi toujours expérience parce que l'évangile a parlé ça et quand science tous ces scientifiques là c'est eux qui croient c'est bon Dieu bon ça c'est exemple bon Dieu qui a montré nous avec la ni pli qui ni pour venir toujours moun gagner fan moun gagner ici c'est pour même cause ça là qualité chaleur ça délai ça que j'étais mon terre sous c'est high potential ou pas ça oui qualité chaleur ça on est pour mettre ici on est pour des fan pour ça cool off temperature. Because that have match for.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean the heat we experiencing right now, yeah, that is unprecedented. As a matter of fact, I just changed my fan. I installing 2 fans at my business place, and we could see all the earthquakes and flooding and what is going around the world at this time. And I mean the Bible did said that prophecy is fulfilling, so we could see that we are in the last days.
I consider myself pitch black. I sweat like a dog. I mean, Mr. Former President Donald Trump said that this is not real. I don't know how more real it needs to be. I mean, you walking, you sweating, you motionless, you sweating, and just a little message for our youngsters out there: climate change is as real as it would ever be, and in the next 5 years, we will see the changes, the effects. Even our crops, it is affecting.
Oh yeah, man, I can definitely feel it with the heat waves, the kind of different sporadic weather patterns. You know, it's kind of unpredictable now compared to before. We used to say, like, we used to have all these little times, like you say, you know, September, remember, was it October all over, November, remember, all kind of things. Now it's like you can't predict anything going on right now. I think, you know, people nowadays should kind of do what they can to mitigate it, I think. You can invest in your little PV systems, you know, photovoltaic, solar panel kind of thing. I don't know if the government has any incentives on that kind of thing, but I think anything you can do, just kind of fight it. I think it's a good thing for us to do.
Yeah, Colin, you know, as you know, I'm a farmer. And you know, these days, I'm telling you, crop production is so difficult now. We can't even produce plantain, far less vegetables. So, you know, the heat, by the time you water in the morning, afternoon time, you still have to go and water again. Right now, it's more expensive to farm, and plus you're not getting the production you want. So climate change is definitely affecting us. Not only me, all farmers around the area.
The climate change have shown a lot of people buying fans, even in the vehicle, they cannot drive without the air conditioner. In the house, air condition, and everybody's complaining about the heat. So we experience a lot of things. Even myself, I just came from taking a shower and I'm still feeling a little heat already. So I have to take about 2 or 3 showers a day so I could feel a little better. Even at night time, before you go to sleep, and even while you're sleeping, you're still feeling the heat. Let us pray a lot so that the Most High will keep us away from all those negative elements that happen in this world.
Yes, we are, because everywhere people have to go, they must have a fan. When you're at work, you can even sit down at your workplace if it's hot inside and you don't have a fan there. So all the different things are happening in this world, like the wildfire and everything. Sometimes we used to have that down here, a little bushfire, but overseas now wildfire everywhere, the amount of floods and things that are happening in this world. So we are feeling the effect of the climate change.
Yes, I am. The heat is unbearable. Well, I actually do delivery. I bring out meals. And to be honest, it's one of the hardest times to actually do that. Things are changing. Atmosphere, the oceans, everything is changing. So we just have to adapt and take precautions as much as possible.
Oh yes, of course. Global warming is real, people. The ice caps are melting, the ocean is getting hotter, and the ozone is deteriorating. I'm about 10 shades darker than I normally am, and I know about 3 people who have gotten heat strokes in the past 2 weeks. It's crazy. Like climate change is happening right now, and we had a chance to do something about it and we didn't, and now we're facing the effects. I don't know what much we can do, but I know for a fact that it is happening. Everybody has these little fans. Fellas have them clipped on their backpacks. Girls have them walking around everywhere. You understand? Like, so it is getting hotter because we were not like this before. We were not like this.
Mga senti sa ek se pa mwen tout moun, even fam la ka senti because sa mwen planté ya pa ka handlo I ka mo, ek sa ki hala ka still stav. So se rezon ki fait produit manger ka vin en manière slow that ki wel nou ka ni pour really point wed en tant ki ka vini. Mo pa have this revelation time ki la mo pa sav, but at least a shy moun ka souffre because without food ou ka mo ek water is life nou pa ka handlo.
So climate change is real?
Oh yes, climate change la just change tout bagay completely.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. St. Lucia celebrates Creole Heritage Month this October with a series of activities throughout the island. Lectures, Creole entertainment, exhibitions, and educational activities are scheduled to be featured in the month-long celebration of all things Creole. This will all culminate with the grand celebration of the last Sunday of October of Jeune Creole in host communities with events throughout the island. So we ask, do you intend to participate in this year's Creole Heritage Month activities? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.